What is up, guys? It is your girl Renny. This is the third time I've tried to film this video. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why I can't talk, can't speak, I don't know. It's been a while since I've done a sit down video. Has it? Has it really though? I just said that without thinking, and now I'm thinking and I'm like, it might have been just like a month ago. Not that long ago. But today, let's not even talk about it. We're not talking about it anymore. Today, we are going to be doing a life update slash moving Q&A. I had these questions for a while, but just didn't know when I really wanted to sit down and get into the nitty-gritties of all this, because you guys probably think that this was a great situation. I wanted to move out. This is my first place. I'm so happy. I'm over the moon. I'm shitting out unicorn dust. No, that is not the case. So I just want, not to want to be relatable, I never want to be relatable, but if something in my life is relatable, I definitely want to share it with you guys, just so you can hear what I'm going through, what I'm gonna do, my next steps and stuff. I don't know, I just feel like it's comforting when I'm on YouTube and I'm watching one of my favorite YouTubers and they tell me they're going through the same shit, okay? And we're just gonna go from there. Also, my puppy, Bobo boy. Let me see. He's so huge, guys. He's the biggest boy, the biggest, most handsomest boy in town. And with being the biggest boy means that him and Sasha are playing like he's a big boy. So if you hear them in the background, those are my puppies. My pups. But anyways, yes, I'm going to be answering some questions now. Okay, first question is from Yannicka15 on Instagram, and she asked, when did you decide to move? Okay, so I think this is going to break not a lot of stereotypes, but probably a lot of people's thoughts on why I moved and everything like that. So this is probably going to crush a lot of dreams. No, it's not, because you guys really don't care, but I don't know why I can't talk today. And this piece of hair. Oh my god. I don't know what to do with myself. Oh, by the way, this makeup was not done by me, so don't even ask me for a tutorial. As you guys know, I literally don't wear makeup. This is the work of my best friend, Anna, which you guys probably figured already because she does all my makeup when I wear makeup. She's the only one that can make me look like this. I can't do this to myself. Okay, so let's rewind. Let's rewind a couple months. So in January and February of this year, my mom's boyfriend moved out on us. It's something that he has threatened for almost all of the 10 years of living with him. It came up in every fight they've ever had. I'm moving out, because as he knows, my mom and I couldn't afford to live where we lived if we didn't have someone else there, if he wasn't there. My mom couldn't take that other half of every single payment that was coming in and out of that house and out of that apartment without him. So it was something that he constantly put over my mother's head, which I'm sure that a lot of you guys, if your parents fight, or if your mom and her boyfriend fight, or if your dad and his girlfriend fight, it's something that people often do, is threaten to leave, threaten to walk out. It's a very manipulative way of thinking and treating someone. But if you want a little, I don't even know what I would call that, like a story time of the past 10 years on why I hate my mother's boyfriend, we can dip and dive and dabble into all of that. Since I no longer live with him, since I'm no longer under his roof, I can pretty much say whatever I want. The only things I wouldn't say are personal information that you guys don't need to know. But if you would like a video on me going off, I could do that for you, because I know a lot of people don't like their parents' spouses when it comes to like after their parents. Like, I do not want my parents to be together. Like, my biological parents, they don't need to be together. That would honestly be the worst thing in the world. But I know, like, a lot of kids have problems once their parents, parents aren't together. someone else stepping in. You know, my parents were never together, so I never knew what that was like, but I never wanted her to be with this guy either. So anyway, so he finally got the cojones and finally moved out. Thank God. It was honestly the happiest time in my life. I was thriving, and until my mom was like, hey, you need to start paying bills because I can't afford this place without him, I was thriving. I was so happy. It was a great time until he started sleeping over again, which is another thing. Don't move out. Don't threaten to move out. Don't make my mom pay for 2 times the rent that she needs to, and then be disrespectful enough to sleep over the house that you no longer pay rent at. Okay, anyway, so he moved out and he was sleeping over or whatever. So January and February, I had, like January, February, March, I had to give my mom money to pay for the bills. So I drained my bank account, just said this is all I have, and everything I work for after this, I'm gonna try to save, gonna try to do something, but here is this for now. So I did that, gave her all that money. March rolls around, and then April comes, and our landlord says that he's selling the place, so we can either buy our condo, buy our apartment, or we can move out. He gave us a month and a half of a warning, and it was so hard to find a place. We found 2 places out of all the places we applied to that would accept our credit score and that would accept 3 animals, because we have Ty, we have Blaze, and we have Sasha at the time. So only found 2 places that accepted us on the day that we were supposed to move out of our old apartment. So our landlord gave us an extension and was like, okay, since you found a place, I'm gonna give you a little bit of time to move your stuff out. So that's what he did, that's what we did, and you saw that whole moving process. Now, the little bit of money that I saved in between giving my mom the money to help her out with the old apartment to now is all going to the deposit and first month's rent here. So it's fine, it's whatever, it's cool, right? I have enough money, I have a stable income to rent out this place with my mom's help, and I also have enough money to put down for the move, you know, the moving truck, and for first month's rent, security, and deposit, and all of that stuff. So we quickly sign all the papers, get ourselves in here, start moving things immediately, even when we didn't have the trunk. As you guys saw, Shy and I were here just bringing stuff in. So that's what we did. And you know, I never decided to move. It was kind of all on me, and not something that I wanted to do, not something that I was ready for. To be completely honest with you guys, when I planned to move, I wanted to have at least $15,000 in my bank account, and I wanted to move to either Florida or California. That is still the goal. I still want to do that. Amber Chica said, if you could live anywhere without worrying about money, haha, that's a keynote. Where would you live? I would live, okay, so see, I'm always the person who's like, I haven't traveled enough, I haven't seen enough of the world, which is still so very true. I haven't seen enough of the world, but from what I have seen thus far and the vibes that I have caught from other different places, I would definitely live in Southern California. And like the fact that I said vibes and California in the same sentence is like gross to me, but truly the vibes that California exudes in the environment, the people, the scenery, it's just beautiful, it's uplifting, it's bright, it makes me feel creative, it's just amazing. I had the best time there. Close second would be Arizona. I just don't know if I could deal with that kind of heat. Like dry heat, don't know if I can do dry heat, but we'll see. She also said, what's the most stressful part about moving out on your own? Oh, I think the most stressful part about moving out on your own, at least for me, no one tells you or no one prepares you for the asshole landlord, the crazy neighbor, and an old house that is falling apart. So there has been some crazy scenarios that we've had to go through, and really just annoying things like shelves and cabinets breaking, bugs getting in because the windows are so old and there's cracks everywhere in the house that they can get into, just little things like that, leaks and stuff like that. And really no one prepares you for the crazy psycho neighbor upstairs. So if you want a story time on that one too, just let me know down below. All right, we've got 3 more questions and they're all coming from YouTube and they're coming from PM616. All right, 1, how did you and your boyfriend meet? If you guys remember James, I had an ex-boyfriend, James, that I dated, I think I want to say around like 2015, 2016. I think I was like 16 or 17 years old at the time. He was the boyfriend that I used to go visit in Florida. He was the boyfriend that I had a long distance relationship with. So we dated for, I don't even remember. So while I was dating James, he had a best friend and his name was Shy, and he came literally everywhere with us. It was always like the 3 of us, or either me, James, Shy, and Shy's girlfriend at the time, but that was almost like only happened a couple times. So Shy was always around. We literally went to summer jam together. Me, Nairi, James, and Shy went to summer jam together. We have so many memories together from years ago, and I think that was like 3-4 years ago. I can't do math. That was like 3 years ago. No, 3-4 years ago, 2015, 2016. So yeah, we met that way. I had no attraction to Shy at the time. He actually looks way different than he did back then. Now I still think the dread-headed Shy is really, really cute, but when I'm in a relationship, I'm like totally, completely loyal and only see the person that I'm dating as like the sexiest man on earth. So I didn't look at Shy that way, especially because he was James's best friend. So it wasn't like you know, like bro code, right? Or so I thought. This can suck a dick. Then a couple months ago, I think it was like in March, yeah, like early March. No, I think for like a couple months he was like answering to my Snapchat stories, like saying I was cute. And then he asked me to hang out, and that night he asked me to come into the city and hang out because he like got an Airbnb, and I was so tempted. I was like, oh my god, I'm kind of tempted. But I didn't go because I think I had work the next day, and I was like, even though I don't have work in the morning, I'd still have to drive all the way to the city and then drive all the way back like tomorrow at some point. So I was like, no, we can hang out when you're back. And then whenever he was back, I picked him up, we hung out, and literally the rest is history. He is my best friend, he's my life partner, he's my everything. I love my little peanut, he's the best. And he just 2 is, are you guys going to do videos together, non-vlog related videos? Well girl, if you haven't seen our videos, our 2-part series, no I'm kidding, it's not a 2-part series, it's literally just us answering questions that my best friend Anna wrote for us, kind of like some videos I've seen on YouTube that I really enjoy. I don't know if you guys have seen them, I don't know what they're called, but like I'll see them in my suggested and always watch them. It's like 2 strangers on a blind date and they've got like a stack of questions or cards to answer, or it's people who are actually still in a relationship, or they've been in a 3-year marriage or a 40-year marriage or something, and they ask them questions, and it's just really insightful and cool to see. So yeah, that's how we kind of did that video. If you guys want challenges, please let us know. I like don't even know what, oh my god, I'm gonna rip this off. So I'm gonna get a brush, I'm gonna get a brush and brush it because I'm gonna rip it off. Eh? You stay? Okay. So yeah, if you guys want to see challenges from us, I don't know what challenges are out there that are not so horribly corny that I would want to cry. If you want to see some challenges, let us know some like really funny ones down below. Actually, like I'm down to do like a chubby bunny. Okay. Why did you decide now was the right time to move out and into your own apartment? Well, we'll just go back to question 1 and write that off as I didn't think it was a good time. Wouldn't have moved. yeah. That is all for today's Q&A. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank God I got through it this time, because the last 2 times I tried to film it, I don't know what was wrong with me. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it answered some of your questions. If you have any more questions for me, leave them down below. Any video suggestions, leave them down below. And until then, stay subscribed. Follow my Instagram if you're not already. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Oh my god, now I can take off this makeup. Like, I love makeup and I think it's so cool and I wish I was good at it, but then again, I also hate it on my face. Like, this whole time I've just wanted to I'm just so itchy. I'm just so itchy and I wanted to touch my lips too. Couldn't touch my lips because of the gloss. Now I'm gonna go take a shower. Look at my pups. I mean, look at my whole fam. I didn't even know the whole fam was here. Okay.